Wow, what an introduction, Andrew. Thank you. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Well, first of all, it's my third time here at the VOW Summit, Hong Kong. It's always my pleasure to be here, see all the good friends and supporting this wonderful event. Well, to begin with, right, we always see Hong Kong as well positioned to develop Web3 and digital assets, riding on the fact that we are already a leading international financial center in this region. Well, it sounds very cliche, right? A leading international financial center. So as a former investment banker, as a CFA charter holder, I always want to share that in context of league tables. Indeed, if you look at the league tables, be that IPO fundraise in the equity market, be that the issuance of Asian international bonds, be that insurance density, the AUM of our hedge fund space, the AUM of a cross-border wealth business, we top the league table in Asia. So indeed, we are leading the way in traditional finance. However, we also understand that the development of fintech, Web3, is going to replace and displace a lot of traditional functions and services. And in return, a lot of new products and services will be developed through development of Web3. So that's why the Hong Kong SR government attached great importance in developing Web3, making sure we stay at the forefront in this wave of innovation. Indeed, we are a perfect place to combine traditional finance with our leading positions with Web3 development. For example, right, last year, the very first ETF on spot virtual assets in Asia Pacific was launched in Hong Kong, listed on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. And for example, 2 years ago, globally, the first tokenized government green bond was issued by the Hong Kong SAR government. So indeed, we want to lead by example to show the market that we are indeed playing up our strength to combine traditional finance and Web3. Well, just 2 months ago in June, we issued a policy statement 2.0 on the development of digital assets in Hong Kong, reinforcing our commitment to establishing Hong Kong as a global hub for innovation in the digital asset field. This policy statement actually builds upon the foundation measures outlined in our initial policy statement released back in 2022. The policy statement 2.0 set up a vision for a trusted and innovative digital asset ecosystem that prioritizes risk management and investor protection while delivering concrete benefits to the real economy and financial markets. The latest statement introduced the LEAP LEAP framework, which focuses on 4 pillars. L stands for legal and regulatory streamlining. The government is establishing a comprehensive and unified regulatory framework of 4 pillars of digital asset service providers, covering number 1, virtual assets exchanges, number 2, stablecoin issuers, number 3, digital asset dealing service providers, and number 4, digital asset custodian service providers. We now already have 11 licensed virtual asset exchanges in Hong Kong, licensed by SFC, and the licensing regime for stablecoin issuers just commenced last month. Then for the 3rd and 4th pillar, the public consultation for the upcoming licensing regimes for digital asset dealing service providers and digital asset custodian service providers just ended last month. And we are now reviewing the comments collected and will then move forward to propose the details of such licensing regimes. Meanwhile, my bureau, Financial Services and Treasury Bureau, and the HKMA will be spearheading a comprehensive legal review to facilitate the tokenization of real-world assets and financial instruments. The review will adopt a holistic approach and consider different aspects of tokenized bond issuances and transactions, including but not limited to settlement, registration, and record requirements. The second pillar of the LEAP framework, E, stands for extending the suite of tokenized products. The government will regularize the issuance of tokenized government bonds and incentivize the tokenization of real-world assets to enhance liquidity and accessibility through, among other initiatives, clarifying the stamp duty treatment for tokenized exchange-traded funds, ETFs. With that, the government welcomes the introduction of secondary market trading of these tokenized ETFs on licensed digital asset trading platform or through other channels. The government will also promote the tokenization of a broader range of asset and financial instruments, demonstrating the versatility of this technology across different sectors, such as precious metal, like gold, and non-ferrous metals, and renewable energy such as solar panels, etc. The third pillar of our policy statement, A, stands for advancing use cases and cross-sectoral collaboration. The government is fostering collaboration among regulators, law enforcement agencies, and technology providers for development of digital asset infrastructures. To demonstrate support and to take the lead, the government welcomes proposals from market participants as how the government may test the usage of licensed stablecoins. The Cyberport has also launched the Blockchain and Digital Asset Pilot Subsidy Scheme to facilitate the development and testing of high-impact blockchain and Web3 applications that can serve as benchmarks for future use cases. Participating technology companies are encouraged to partner with qualified project sponsors from different industry sectors, creating opportunities to test and validate blockchain and Web3 applications in real-world environments. I'm glad to share that 9 projects have already been approved under this scheme. The last pillar of the LEAP P stands for People and Partnership Development. The government is strengthening talent development through partnerships with industry and academia and is positioning Hong Kong as a center of excellence for digital asset knowledge sharing and international cooperation, including joint research initiatives and global regulatory collaboration. The government will also build a sustainable talent pool through cultivating a new generation of entrepreneurs, researchers, and technologists. Ladies and gentlemen, digital assets hold great development potential with significance to fintech. Through the adoption of blockchain technology, more efficient financial and transactions at a lower cost can be realized to bring in more inclusive financial services. The framework set out in the Policy Statement 2.0 help us leap forwards a trusted, sustainable, and deeply integrated digital ecosystem embedded within the real economy. It also keeps Hong Kong at the forefront of digital transformation, offering a clear roadmap for businesses and investors to thrive in a secure and vibrant digital asset market. As a policymaker, I understand that my job is to provide a conducive environment for the business to flourish. However, who make things happen are the businessmen, entrepreneurs, and innovators like yourself here. So with that, we will continue to work closely with you all, the industry and the stakeholders, to build a more flourishing digital asset ecosystem which will integrate the real economy with social life through a prudent regulatory regime and encouragement to market innovations, such that it will bring benefits to both the economy and society while consolidating Hong Kong's leading position as a financial center in the region. On that, I would like to once again thank the organizer for hosting the VIO Summit, and I wish you all a successful and sustainable business ahead. Thank you.
Guys.